I haven't had the chance to work with ayahuasca. I have done psilocybin, and my body is very similar in the tremor. Like, that's how my body speaks to me. I'm a very kinesthetic person, so that's how my releases kind of transpired during that journey. I'm a huge fan of psychedelics and I guess the scientific community around that with maps and how we're using it for depression and anxiety and PTSD. With it becoming so popularized in pop culture, are there any kinda, like, booby traps that you see as
Yep,
far as
yep.
how we can ethically approach this? Because now that capitalism is involved, which I'm a fan of, I'm just saying, right, you do get some people that maybe didn't learn the age-old ways of using it, and it's not being honored in the right way, so I'm curious from your perspective.
Yeah, I'll take it even deeper than that.
Sure.
Wow, this is going to ruffle some feathers, but it's the truth. And I can say this even from people that I know that I have journeyed with. The question that most people are not asking when they are considering who they're sitting in ceremony with is why. Why is this person leading ceremony?
Mm.
Right? I'm going to use myself as an example. When I first sat with ayahuasca, I literally, because I wasn't grounded, my root chakra was not opened yet. So in my human design, I'm way up here. I'm way in the clouds, right? So immediately I remember after that weekend thinking, oh my God, every human being needs to do this. And because I genuinely love people, I thought literally like, I'm going to share this with the world. But if I'm honest with myself, there was a lot of ego in that, you know? There
Mhm.
was a lot of I wanted to feel special. The same way I wanted to feel special by being successful in business and wearing the Gucci glasses and the Louis Vuitton bag and all the shit, right?
Mhm.
I just transferred that into wanting to feel special because now I'm doing ceremonies. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I finally admitted that. And I remember when it was, I was in ceremony and I was on Instagram and I was taking a story. I would never take a story of the people, but I would put a story of the medicine, like of the psilocybin, right? Of my ceremony space. And then I asked myself, what's that all about?
Mm.
What's up with that, Danny? Like, are you doing this to impact the world and to heal souls? Or are you doing this for some sort of validation within yourself? And that was a hard one because that was the answer. The answer was yes, I was doing it for my own validation. And I'm proud to say that I'm in a space where I can speak about my experience in that fashion because there's no guilt or shame in it. There's just my story, right?
Mhm.
But today, Candice, like I can be honest, like I even have friends today that they know the popularity of our show, our Instagram, our following, how much it's growing right now. And I can feel it from a mile away. People I haven't spoke to. They're like, hey, brother, I love you. How are you? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, just give them 30 minutes. I already know what's going to happen. Oh, great. How
Mhm.
are you? Oh, fantastic, brother. We've been doing so great. All is great. Our relationship is wonderful. Oh, yeah, great. Fantastic. 30 minutes later. So, can I come on your show to share, about the plant medicine that we're doing? And I'll cold turkey, absolutely, absolutely not. And they'll get like offended. These are like my friends.
Mhm.
Well, why, brother? Because I can feel the energy. You're not here to truly serve others. You haven't discovered this yet, but you're here to serve yourself, right?
Mhm.
And until
Mhm.
you can come to a space where you are selfless in ceremony, like that energy, Candice, will impact the ceremony space. It will. And so I've been around enough ceremonies to where like I can spot it from a mile away only because I was able to spot it within myself. And
Mhm.
so I have grace with everyone, but I would think that's the number one thing that people need to really ask and feel through is what is the energy of the person that I am sitting in ceremony with because it's going to impact the journey.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's gotta be difficult too, because if you're kinda just signing on to maybe one of these more touristy kind of programs, it's like, how do you know everyone's story and everyone that's there? How do you really know the facilitator? All of these questions are probably very difficult to get to the root of.